I joined Easy Loss about October last year. Yeah. Like everybody else, I didn't get the iPhone, I got the iPad. So I went through and whatever, and I thought, oh, okay, fine, fair enough. Let's have a look at this, you know, like everybody else, you know, done the grapefruit diet, done the soup diet, done the Slimming World, the Weight Watchers, the God knows what. And about 4 or 5 years ago, I hit rock bottom with my weight. And I do apologise if I'm going to get tearful, because it had an impact on my life. I got to the point where life really wasn't worth living, and I'm a mental health nurse and should know better. Yeah, I wasn't looking after myself, my weight was rocketing. My work were very good. They got me some counselling from outside the organisation, because nobody in our organisation did, you know, like weight management type of things at the time. In the end, I decided I would go under the knife. So I actually have a gastric band. I still have it in situ. It didn't work for me because I didn't work for it. And if you can imagine, you know, paying £5,000, going in, having surgery, thinking it will be the making of you, and standing here at 19 stone, how much of a failure I've felt over the last 4 or 5 years. Because I've got friends who have had surgery and they've lost 5, 6 stone, just like that. And their life is so different. And yet I've managed to lose 1.5 stone since I joined Easy Loss. I'd managed to lose 1 stone with the band in the first year. And then, you know, I can still eat chocolate. Goes very nicely with a cup of tea. Certainly if you dunk it, you don't have to chew it, you can just slurp it. I still eat, you know, ice cream and things like that. So I wasn't working with my band. I wasn't using it effectively. I didn't have counselling. I paid my money. I got my treatment and I came away. So, you know, I felt a huge failure. And when I found Easy Loss, I thought, okay, like most people, in for a penny, in for a pound, let's try this. You know, what am I going to lose? I'm turning into one of those ladies, you know, with the things on the back of the cereal packets going, oh, that sounds good. I'm going to have a go at this, you know. But it's like over the last year, and I've had health problems. You know, I've got health problems at the moment. And I've got my Goliaths that I'm dealing with. And coming here today has helped me just put them back in perspective, that I am David, that my Goliaths are not unmanageable. I can beat them. But, you know, I self-sabotage like most people. You know, I've lost 1.5 stone. I'm still a work in progress. I look at people's posts, and I'm sure others do, and you think, oh, lost 4 stone. You think, bitch. I'm sorry, I'm one of them people. And you think, yay, I'm really pleased for you. Bitch. Why is that not me? You know, and as you say, you know, as you were saying before, why is it not me that doesn't lose the weight? I know the reason why I don't lose weight, because I use the guidelines and make them bend to fit me, not me fit the guidelines. And I go through this phase, and it is a work in progress for me. I've got so many things in my head that make me feel, or did make me feel, that I'm fat, I'm useless, I'm a lump, whatever. And over the last 12 months, Easy Loss has helped me actually work through those, that I'm a nice person. I have good days and bad days like everybody else, but it doesn't mean I'm a failure. It just means I didn't have the knowledge and the understanding from my band for it to work. It's still here. I have my little alien in here. And sometimes, you know, people watch me and I can eat a normal meal, and other times I can't. You know, it depends on how happy I feel at the time as to how much I can get past the band. But it's not the be-all and end-all. It didn't work for me, and I'm really pleased for those people it does. But it doesn't, whereas this is working. It's changing how I feel about me. You know, that, yes, I screw up. I will put my hand up. I make mistakes, but I don't get the whip out and keep flailing myself to death over it. If I have chocolate, I have chocolate. And I go back and I think, okay, well, why did I do that? Actually, I'm tired. Why am I tired? Well, I haven't drunk enough. You know, or I've not made sure my meals are the right things. You know, maybe I've snacked today instead of actually had like protein, potatoes, veggies, whatever. I've not had the right combination. So I'm learning every day. You know, and people say, well, you know, surgery is an easy option. It isn't. Because you get an awful, it's like when you say, oh, I'm doing hypnosis, you get all that, the mixed emotions about how people see hypnosis, you know. Oh, well, you're going to turn into a chicken then, you know, you're going to go around doing this. When you say I've had surgery, it's like, oh, right. Okay, what do you have that for then? Can't you do it on your own? Well, actually, no, I couldn't at the time. But that's wrong. Yes, I can. And that's why I'm still in this group. And I live in Germany. And this is the second time in 12 months I've managed to come over. I've made the effort to come over because this is important to me. This is about me, not how much it costs, how awkward it is to organise flights, hotel accommodation, whatever. This is important to me. This is about me. This is what I'm spending time on, is my growth as a person, so that I will achieve those goals I've set myself. And that is to be a slim, fit, healthy person. And when I get there, watch out. Okay? So, woof! Well and truly. Actually, I think we should just hit the town regardless of how slim we are, but yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so that's my story. I have a gastric band. It didn't work for me, but this is helping me relearn things that I should have learned when I had the surgery, that I should have been taught when I had the surgery. So, you know, if you see me with a biscuit, you see me with a biscuit, so what? See me with a bar of chocolate, so what? But I'm not sitting there thinking, oh my God, I'm so bad, I can't do this, I'm just so useless, I'm worthless, I'm crap, whatever. I've had a piece of chocolate. The world hasn't ended, sky hasn't fallen in, and I'm still me.